Virtually 2 today project, working on the sports power metal swing set trampoline with the trampoline attached. This was ordered. I was called to assemble it, and I ran into some problems. Trampoline, the springs were hard to maneuver. The safety net to the trampoline, I couldn't get it over the post, and the sliding board was a real problem. I mean, before it was over with, we had about 5 people out there trying to figure out how to get this thing together. The hose to the base wasn't lining up. The support beams on the back, they were not lining up. We flipped it upside down, flipped it over, turned it sideways, and it just didn't make any sense. And Joe was ready to send it back. I thought, well, we're gonna have to hack this one. She said, yeah, let's hack it. And that was the key word for me, because I love hacking stuff. But she was wonderful. She came out a very amazing person. But I was able to finish up and hack this swing set to get it functional. It's called the Sport Power Metal Swing Set for the trampoline. I believe it's from Sports Academy. So stand by the Virtually 2 Part 1. Assembling this trampoline Sports Power Metal Swing Set. The Virtually 2, we're out here working with this this swing set from Academy. We're running into some issues here with the sliding board. The panel for the sliding board, the holes did not line up in sequence here. So we're going to have to take and cut them ourselves to get them to match. This was a big issue, trying to get this sliding board together. Flip it over here. The steps goes at this end, but as you can see, these holes are not lining up here. The poles go through this section here. Be cut out. It's not matching. But this was a big issue here, trying to get this panel on. But this is the swing set here. The main frame was no problem. The seesaw was no problem. Pretty much straightforward. Inserting screws here. Inserting these 2 poles. You have to attach it down here. That wasn't an issue, but that works fine. And the swings, no problem. Attaching the screws and the nuts. These caps just snap on top of there. But this over here, trying to get this foam over, this cover over the foam was the problem on one side. The stitching was too tight on this side, but it was managed to get that on with some help there. And we're having an issue right now with the springs here. This is awful tight. Have to put a lot of pressure behind getting these springs on. We're gonna need some help. Pull while someone else try to snap them into place. We're working on this now. I believe it was from Academy. And this is what I have left here. Pretty much to the sliding board. We have the steps and the cross support beam to go under the sliding board. So at this point, we're trying to make some measurements to get this to match up. So I'm taking my marker, I'm going to mark over here where I need to cut. Just overside. This fits across the top here like this. We need to be able to mount this beside those screws, which are being covered up. Across there, we need to get these holes lined up, which are not lined up there. We're going to cut some pieces out here. That fit. I'm gonna take my hacksaw blade here. I'm gonna take and cut right here. We took our hacksaw and made some switch there. Just gonna take our carpenter's knife and go across here. I got it marked. See, it's folding. Take my hacksaw blade and finish it off here. We have it out. Do the same thing with the rest of the hose.